You cannot understand the environment unless you empower people. You inform them and help them understand that these resources are their own. They must protect them. I wonder what resources Wangari was talking about. This year we are celebrating 48 independence since the colonial rule. Millions of Kenyans are starving. A government that cannot feed its people is not a government. I am so sorry to say that. But this is exact words from Wangari. Which resources are we calling our own when we cannot even afford to eat? We have misplaced priority. 2 months before, we started begging for food and calling hunger a national disaster. We shamelessly imported condoms worth 5 million Kenya shillings. What was our priority? Condoms or food? That's a shame. But I'm not ashamed to be a Kenyan. I'm very proud to be Kenyan because I believe these are the weaknesses that is going to make me a stronger leader. If they never had misplaced priorities, then I won't call myself a leader. I am identifying these priorities, and that is what I'm going to address for the rest of my life. Wangari had 57 awards, and I guess 3 of them were from Kenya. She was recognized internationally before us in Kenya recognized her. Tomorrow, Wangari is being given a state funeral. We are planting trees all over Kenya. But is it that? Is that enough? Could we respect Wangari? Could we give her a state funeral by showing that we are going to improve our country? Could we give her a state funeral by showing that we are open to other people leading? Could we give Wangari a state funeral by not asking Flora which tribe she comes from? Could we give Wangari a state funeral by thinking about the northeastern people who are starving and using our resources to start building greenhouses for them? Look at their problems long term, not just give them corn and maize. How else are we going to honor this icon? We can only honor her not by giving her the state funeral, but by walking the talk. We have to walk the road that Wangari created for us. And as women, the women of Kenya are very lucky to have passed this constitution. The constitution has enabled us to at least have enough representation in parliament. The 47 seats from the 47 countries has to have a woman. But do we have a level playing field? If I go next year, am I going to have enough security so that I'm not fed with feces again, so that my neck is not broken, my leg is not broken? What measures is the government going to do in honor of a woman that fought for the rights of other women? That is my question, and I'm throwing this question to any person here who is able to read and write English, to just write an article in support of Wangari's women's rights and women's participation in politics. We have to respect that path that this woman cleared for us. Power is never given, power is taken. But we cannot take power when a couple of people are being sent to us to rape, kill us, and do whatever they want they can do to get us out of the political field. Tonight is a night of reflection. I know so many of you have read about Wangari. I know probably I could even give Ishmael, Charo, or Paul the podium to just share a story of love from a man's perspective. But the question is, and the question still remains, is the state, the government of Kenya, going to really, really honor her to the end? Is it going to be a state funeral tomorrow? And then after, business as usual? To me and the other women of Kenya, it's never, ever going to be business as usual until, and I repeat, until we follow the Constitution to letter. Well, it's very unfortunate because the Constitution also has some repercussions to the patriarchy systems. Women will be speaking. You have no choice. We're going to choose quality, not quantity. I'm not a darling to many in my country because I'm so outspoken. The same way I speak here, probably English being my fifth language, I don't express myself passionately the way I express myself in Kimeru or Kiswahili. The words that come out of me send some people shaking because I call things by their real names. And I guess that's why they say she deserves a beating. But that beating made me stronger. So if you break one leg, by the time you break the other, the whole world has known that women's rights in Kenya has been totally violated. The whole world will know that women in the 21st century are giving birth in the floors of the National Hospital. The whole world will know that we only have 2 mammograms serving 20 million Kenyans. And the whole world will know that there are some men that are still circumcising women. The whole world will know everything when you keep breaking my leg, when you keep feeding me with feces. This I was all taught by one, Wangari Maathai. May God rest her soul in eternal peace. Thank you. And please, if you could contribute to this, I would be very grateful. And I welcome Jane. Jane Waike is one of the very, very vibrant Kenyan women living in Montreal. And Jane has been very welcoming. Jane has been a source of comfort to me in the very many times when I complain so much about cold, when I complain about my not speaking French and not understanding the cultural issues in Montreal and Canada. She's been a source of inspiration. Jenny, I welcome you, and I hope after you settle, you will say something to our brothers who came, our brothers and sisters who came to honor Wangari Maathai. With those few remarks, I truly open the floor for you to just come up here and share with us your memories about this icon. Even if you never met her, please just say her words. Just say what you feel about her and give us an encouragement. And let us today be something to, we can have something to send our mother